This is ET. What if a world record holder or Olympic shot put champion became a pro boxer? Could that powerful right hand, capable of hurling a 16-pound, 7.3 kilo metal ball, 19.68 meters, that's 65 feet, could that be enough to guarantee ring success? We'll continue watching to find out the answer and many more very interesting details. This here is Bill Nieder, 1960 Olympic shot put champion, world record holder, a University of Kansas graduate, holder of the collegiate shot put record. Prior to the 1960 Olympics, not quite in shape, Bill failed to qualify. But when another man on the team dropped out, Nieder was sent to Rome and he took home the gold. But it wasn't enough for Bill Nieder. So he looked to another sport where a powerful right hand might bring more fame, boxing. With a consortium of men behind him, Bill was booked to fight one Jim Wiley. He was a part-time boxer from Philadelphia. Gilbert Rowland, writing in Sports Illustrated, had this to say about Nieder's opponent, and I'm quoting. Wiley said he didn't know how many fights he had had. The Philadelphia Commission said he had 10, he won 5, losing 5. The Philadelphia newspapers variously reported 9 wins, 10 losses, 11 wins, 9 losses. The Ring Record Book said Wiley won 3, he lost 9. Certainly, Wiley did not look like a fighter. He looked like a somewhat overweight, balding Nasser with extensive sideburns, unquote. Note, Gamal Abdel Nasser was the very overweight former president of Egypt. Well, given that Nieder earlier had killed a cow with a punch, something he said he didn't want to talk about, and given that he performed well as a bouncer at a rough San Francisco bar, it's reasonable to fear for Wiley's life. This is how things turned out. The fight took place in Philadelphia on May 15, 1961. The place, the Alhambra Ballroom. It was once a movie theater. Now I think it's a skating rink. Anybody from Philly might put in a comment below. Let me know. Former heavyweight champion Jersey Joe Walcott was Nieder's trainer. This is an example, by the way, of life imitating art, because Walcott previously played a trainer to another giant fighter with little experience in the movie The Harder They Fall. If you have not seen that movie, it's one of the best that deals with boxing. Walcott knew that Nieder, 1, had no formal training in boxing, 2, had recently dropped a considerable amount of weight in just a few weeks, 242 pounds to 216. That's 110 to 98 kilos. He knew, 3, that Nieder needed at least 3 months more of training, and 4, that Nieder was reporting that he was extremely nervous and had not slept well for days. But there was always the punch that sent countless numbers of drunks into the streets outside that San Francisco tavern, and there was the fact that he'd killed a 1.5-ton bovine. The Philadelphia crowd at the Alhambra was very unruly the night of the fight and very supportive of their town neighbor, who they portrayed as Jack of the Beanstalk fame going up against the Giant. Looking at the fight, it lasted but a few minutes. After the bell rang for round 1, Wiley charged at Nieder. Now they're both wrestling, then pulled apart, but Wiley continues to flay away at Nieder, who showed no ability to block punches. Within the first minute, a Wiley left put Nieder down. Nieder got up, and seconds later, he took a Wiley right, and that put Nieder into the ropes and out of the ring. With the help of fans, Nieder was pushed back up into the ring, but he tripped and fell onto the canvas. He did rise, but not before the referee counted to 10. The carnage was over with a minute left in the round one. Nieder said after the fight, and I'm quoting Nieder, "I felt out of place, a little like a lost puppet, you might say." Questions arise. What if Nieder, 1, had slept better, 2, not catabolized some 30 pounds of muscle, 3, gotten those 3 more months of training with Walcott, and 4, what if he actually hit Wiley? Well, we'll never know. But the story gets even more interesting. After the fight, Wiley, keep in mind, like Rocky in the movie Rocky 1, who also lived in Philadelphia, Wiley got a shot at the big time. He got a fight with the great Cleveland Williams who'd fought Sonny Liston and Muhammad Ali. The result, unlike the movie Rocky, Wiley was out even faster than he took out Nieder. Then he retired. Nieder, a college graduate, a very smart guy, by the way, went into acting. He was with Desilu Studios. He had a few small roles, but then he went to work with the manufacturer 3M and was instrumental in inventing, then selling, artificial turf that was used at the 1968 Olympics. It's now installed on tracks in stadiums around the world. Nieder also invented the famous rubber room, padded walls in mental institutions that make it almost impossible for patients to hurt themselves. Going up a few years to 2011. Bill Nieder is 77 years old. He's on an airplane going to San Francisco, American Airlines Flight 1561. He subdued a passenger who was attempting to enter the cockpit. The result, Nieder possibly saved everybody aboard. Now, is that not a fight far more important than anything that could happen in the ring? It was last year in October that Bill Nieder died. He was age 89. And that's it. Put in your comments below. Hit the like button. That will cause Mr. YouTube to promote the videos more. The bell icon, hit that. You'll be notified of new uploads. If you have not subscribed, do so now. And that's it. One more thing. If you can, share these videos on other social media. It will do a lot to help promote the channel, and I'll be able to get more videos out. Thank you.